Everyone's favorite gator, Totodile, is getting a community in Pokemon Go, and today we're talking about everything you need to know about this event and some tips and tricks that you might not be following yet. Let's get into it. So this event is March 22nd, 2 to 5 p.m. your local time, in which Totodile will be spawning everywhere in the wild with a shiny rate of 1 in 25. There'll be the bonuses of quarter egg hatch distance, 3-hour instances, 3-hour lure modules, not including daily venture instance or golden lure modules. You can take 5 snapshots to get photobombed by 5 Totodile encounters, and you can evolve a Croconaw into a Feraligatr from 2 p.m. on March 22nd until 10 p.m. on March 29th to get the Legacy Attack Hydro Cannon. Do note if it's a Shadow Croconaw that knows Frustration and you evolve into Feraligatr, it will not learn this move, so you have to remove Frustration before you can get that, but of course you can't remove Frustration until the next Team Go Rocket event, so don't evolve your Shadow Totodiles that know Frustration to get this move. We'll have exclusive event research during the event with the task catch 3 Totodiles for either Pokeballs, berries, or an encounter with Totodile. 100% IV for Totodile is going to be 485 CP. There'll be rare event tasks also that will reward you with a Totodile with the Season of Might and Mastery special background. These tasks include complete a party challenge, trade a Pokemon, or win a level 5 or higher raid. There'll be the Community Day Classic Continued Timed Research, a free timed research that you'll need to catch 5 Pokemon on 5 different days to complete. Completing this will reward you with a Totodile with the Might and Mastery special background. Of course, we also do have the $2 special research. This, of course, does cost money, but it will never expire, and if you complete it, you'll get encounters with Totodile, a premium raid pass, rare XL candy, and more, as well as 3 encounters with the Totodile with the Might and Mastery special background. Is this usually worth it? You can kind of get away without it. Nonetheless, let's talk about if this comm day is worth getting. Is Feraligatr good in Pokemon Go? Short answer is going to be yes, but let's dive into it. As far as raids goes, Feraligatr isn't the top water type attacker, but it is decent. It's going to be ranked number 18 with Water Gun and Hydro Cannon, and the Shadow Feraligatr is going to be ranked number 10. So overall, it is not bad, although there are better starters like Greninja or Primarina. But PvP is where this Pokemon shines. In GBL, it's a solid Pokemon and still meta relevant. It has not been nerfed in the past 3 seasons, although people have been waiting. In the Open Great League, it's ranked 10, in the Scroll Cup 47, Spring Cup 57, Retro Cup 42, Open Ultra League ranked 5, and Open Master League ranked 86. It also is a functional Hundo Pokemon, so a 15-15-15 has the same stats as a 15-15-14. So if you end up getting a 98, you can power that up, run that in the Master League is the same as a Hundo. Overall, a very, very strong Pokemon to have. You're going to want Shadow Claw, Hydro Cannon, and Ice Beam on that Pokemon, but some people do run Crunch as their secondary move. Also, we do potentially have a new regional variant or Mega Evolution for Feraligatr coming. During the Pokemon Presents, Game Freak revealed the starter Pokemon for the upcoming Pokemon Legends ZA games, which are Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. In Legends Arceus, we saw new evolution variants for the starter Pokemon that were in those games, so we could see a new version of Feraligatr coming to Pokemon Go, which will be really, really cool. So definitely save some candies and candy XLs, or even an odd shiny or Hundo Totodile to potentially get those Pokemon when they do come to Pokemon Go. It might be further down the line, but still. Now, on the topic of grinding candy, communities is the best way to get candy for one Pokemon. And once a Pokemon has a community, you never really want to have to catch it again because it has a comm day. You want to be stocked up on candy. So one of the best ways to get candy, number 1, use Pineapple Berries, regular Pineapple Berries, multiply catch candy by 2, and Silvers by 2.34. So use those on Totodiles you see during the comm day. Definitely worth it. Also, Mega Evolving a Pokemon is essential during a comm day. When you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with the Mega, you'll get more candy, XP, and XL candy for catching Pokemon of that type. Obviously, Totodile being a pure water type, Mega Evolve either a Mega Blastoise, Mega Slowbro, Mega Gyarados, Mega Swampert, or Primal Kyogre. Also, because Niantic did introduce Dynamax in Pokemon Go, it can be a good idea to stockpile Totodile candies and XL candies if we ever get Dynamax Totodile in the future in Pokemon Go. Trading is another amazing thing during the Season of Might and Mastery. Every time you trade away a Pokemon, you'll get a guaranteed XL candy and 2 regular candies. So any Totodiles you catch during the event, go ahead and trade them away to friends. That's another good way to grind candies, and also a really good way to reroll IVs. If you don't end up getting a good IV Totodile during the comm day, having your friend trade you over some could end up leading to you getting a Hundo or even a Hundo Lucky Totodile. Finally, go ahead and transfer Totodiles. Every time you transfer a Pokemon, you'll get 1 candy, or if you wait for the next 2 times transfer candy event, you will get 2 candies. I don't know when the next 2 times transfer candy event, most likely going to be in April, so it might be worth to just transfer your Totodiles now, but if you have the patience and can wait, you can wait until then. Also, while you are playing the comm day, you can use this search thread on screen, 0 star, 1 star, 2 star, and not shiny, not extra, extra large, and age 0 to quickly search Totodiles that you could potentially go ahead and transfer away. Do not highly recommend you use this PvP search thread first to quickly filter and see if there's any PvP Totodiles you want to keep, but if not, that search thread will work great at quickly deleting Totodiles during the comm day. Now you need 35 Platinum Medals, Scope Medal, 48 to 49 Pokemon Go, so which one should we work on during Totodile comm day? Starting off, Totodile is a water type, so the Swimmer medal, catch 2,500 water types, a good medal to work on. If you decide to attend a community ambassador meetup, which I will talk about in a bit, you can go ahead and check into those to work on your community member medal. We do have showcases for Totodile, so the Showcase Star medal, win 100 100 Pokestop showcases, another medal you can go ahead and work on. It is quarter egg hatch distance, and we do have the exclusive Deep Depths event eggs, which are hatching the new Nickit. So you can go ahead and work on your breeder medal with the quarter egg hatch distance bonus, or just hatch those 2-kilometer eggs. It's going to be 500 meters every single one. If you do go to a busy area, drop lures because you can work on your picnicker medal. Use a lure module to help any trainer catch 2,500 Pokemon. Be the first person in your local area, drop those lures. People are going to be catching Totodiles off your lures, helping you work on this medal. If you follow our trading tips and trade a bunch of Totodiles, you will be working on your Gentleman medal, which requires you to trade 2,500 Pokemon. Also, any extra large or extra small Totodiles you do catch, remember to evolve them. If you evolve an extra large or an extra small, that new evolution will count as a separate point towards these medals. And since it is Calm Day, you're going to be catching a bunch of Pokemon. Go ahead and make sure you use those candies and evolve your extra larges and extra smalls, and also put them in showcases. We do get 5 snapshots during the event, so the cameraman medal, have 400 counters and go snapshot, another good medal to go ahead and work on. And if you are working on trying to do those field research tasks for the rare Totodiles with the background, the party challenges is going to be great because one of the tasks is complete a party challenge, so you can run your life with the party medal. Remember to party up during these events, and I'll talk to you a bit more why in a bit. Now, the best way to go ahead and grind in Pokemon Go is with Palkia's Spatial Rend Adventure Effect, and the quick catch is the most efficient catching method. Palkia's Spatial Rend Adventure Effect will double your spawn distance, allowing you to see more spawns. More spawns you see, more Pokemon you can catch, more shinies you can go ahead and get. Also, the quick catch, I will link below a video on how to do it, but it allows you to skip the catching animation. The quicker you catch Pokemon, the more stars, candy, and all that stuff you will get. So I highly recommend you master the quick catch technique. Again, watch the video below if you don't know how. Also, set a buddy that's at least a great buddy level. That will give you access to the catch assist buddy. Anytime you miss a throw, your buddy can sometimes come in clutch and bounce that ball back, helping you save a ball if you end up missing some throws. Remember to download all assets as well in your advanced sections. This will download all assets to your game phone, which will make it for a much smoother gameplay experience because the game won't be taking the assets off of the internet and instead off of your phone. You can also go ahead and activate native refresh rate in this menu. This will use your phone's native refresh rate, making for a much smoother gameplay experience. Now, if you have money and you want to hatch a lot of eggs, the 12-kilometer egg trick is the strategy you need to follow. If you stock up 12-kilometer eggs, obviously you're going to have to probably pay for radars or just battle a lot of Team Go Rocket leaders and kind of plan out how you collect those. Because remember, to get a 12-kilometer egg, you need to battle a Team Go Rocket leader when you have an egg slot open. But collecting 12 of these, incubating them all on the quarter egg hatch distance once the event has started, don't incubate them before, they'll only cost 3 kilometers to hatch. With a super incubator, that's actually 2 kilometers. Currently in 12-kilometer eggs, we have Larvitar, Sandile, Ponyard, Vullaby, Pancham, Salandit, Shroodle, and Varoom. And if you go ahead and hatch these 12-kilometer eggs, you can get a lot of Stardust. Specifically, you can actually multiply the stars on a star piece. Using a star piece and hatching 12-kilometer eggs will get you more than 100,000 Stardust for hatching 12 eggs. Now, community ambassador meetups are the best thing to attend during this event. Go on Campfire and sort by meetups and look for a meetup in your local area that has the community ambassador sign and also the rewards sign. Once you go to these meetups, you can go ahead and check in and get access to the rewards. These have been updated, so once you've checked in, you will gain a free timed research because it's Calm Day, which includes the task complete a party challenge for 10 pineapple berries, trade a Pokemon for 5 Ultra Balls, catch 30 Pokemon for 5,000 XP, and that will get you a star piece, a lure, and an incense. Free premium items for just checking in and doing those tasks. But also, when you are in a party and you are checked in for a meetup, you'll get 8 hours of the bonus of 25% less egg incubator distance when you're in a party. This is amazing if you're going to be hatching a lot of eggs, especially those 12-kilometer eggs, because this does stack with quarter egg hatch distance. So it's like 1.5 kilometers or even like less for hatching a 12-kilometer egg if you have the quarter distance and this community ambassador meetup. Also, when you are in a party, you can go ahead and share instances, star pieces, and lucky eggs with other people in the party. If I share a star piece in a party, everyone gets 15 minutes of star piece, and that's going to be much more than if I were to just use that star piece on myself. So when you are in a party, tell everybody, hey, let's all share instant star piece and lucky egg, and this will give you all much more bang for your buck for using those items. Finally, collection. We have a new Pokedex in Pokemon Go, so looking through your Pokedex and seeing if you have the shiny, the hundo, the lucky, the extra large, and the extra small of the Totodile, this is the best time to complete all of your Pokedexes for this Pokemon. If you're a completionist, this is amazing because now you can go ahead and see, oh, do I have the lucky, do I have the hundo, all this stuff, and try to complete the parts you're missing for the Pokemon Totodile, Feraligatr, and Croconaw. If you want to learn how to quick catch, watch this video, and watch this video. If you enjoy this one, you'll enjoy that one as well. Good luck during Totodile Calm Day. Follow for more tips. Peace.